Oh, I want baby girl.
Don't baby girl me. How many of your groupies you call baby girl? Is Tisha a baby girl? Is Amanda a baby girl too? And who the hell is Bonquisha? Is that even a name?
Man, I can't
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Sharane World, everybody. Let's go. Good morning. It is Friday. It's Friday, y'all. Welcome to Sharane World. Good morning, everybody. Yes, we live. Sharane will be going live. A lot of people don't like to go live. They be scared. So welcome to Sharane World, everybody. Let's go. It is Friday. Yeah. I know everybody's getting up, getting ready for work, doing something productive, or maybe you're on vacation, whatever it is, as long as you're not doing no street pharmacist activities up out here in the streets, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sharane World, everybody, right here on YouTube. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's out there safe, no matter where you're located. But if you're in Binghamton, Broome County, and the surrounding areas, make sure that you are safe out there in these streets, ladies and gentlemen. No matter who you are, male or female, it is real up out here in the streets, okay? Guys, let's welcome everybody. Good morning. It's a nice morning, Friday. Yes, I'm super excited for today. I'm always excited. Especially Thursdays and Fridays, because I know I'm going to get on my radio show and do my thing, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I'm excited. And have you ever seen somebody so excited to wanting to spread awareness for domestic violence and narcissistic abuse for all men and women? But that's me. I'm super excited, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Good morning. Get into this real quick. Let's go. Welcome to Sharane World, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Sharane World, everybody. Good morning. Let's welcome all my victims, all my survivors, all my thrivers, or anybody that's out there that just want to educate yourself. And you already know, let's welcome all you narcissistic men and women about there in the streets, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. We definitely got to welcome all you narcissistic men and women about there in the streets, especially in Binghamton, ladies and gentlemen. So, good morning. It's Friday, and it's Friday Awareness with Sharane right here in Binghamton, everybody. So, on a Friday, y'all know them narcissists is definitely lurking. They got to get everything down packed for their weekend. Okay, they got to make sure everything is copacetic about there in these streets between all their supplies, all right? And if you're dealing with a domestic violence person that like to get violent, put their hands on you, or even if they're not putting their hands on you, they screaming at you and they making you feel like you are nothing more because they got some shindig or whatever they got going on and going wrong with themselves and they want to throw it off on you. Let me tell you right now, that's not a healthy relationship to keep putting yourself through. Okay? Get about that. Do not keep allowing somebody to keep putting their hands on you. I don't care if they're a male or a female. It is not healthy to be sitting there taking abuse after abuse after abuse, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, please don't take that abuse. Please don't take no abuse from nobody. I don't care if they're not putting their hands on you, but if they're talking crazy, they're doing all of that, and you got to keep dealing with garbageness, please do not take that garbage mess from anybody because that will mess with your mental, it will mess with your whole body, it will throw you off, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So pay attention, keep your third eye open. It's Friday, y'all, and y'all know them narcissists like lurking on a Friday. Every Friday. Okay? No matter what Friday, they always lurk. They gotta lurk for that new supply. So watch out for them shingdings, them parties, them bars, them clubs, them street pharmacist activities, the multiple supplies that come in and out, the lying, the phones being placed down, to where they're not answering because that is multiple supplies that's calling them. Then when they answer the phone, they sound agitated, angry. That is the multiple supplies that is calling. Sometimes they don't answer the phone. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention to these narcissists and how they operate. All righty. Not everybody is a narcissist about here in these streets. So you just can't be walking around diagnosing people, but you can definitely tell who has those narcissistic tendencies and traits. And especially if they're not going to sit down and get the help from the counselor, that's going to be a more dangerous situation to keep, you know, putting yourself in. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're dealing with somebody, male or female, that's not trying to go get counseling when you're asking them to, please don't keep begging them to go get the counseling because they're not. All they're going to keep doing is feeding your ego and feeding your brain and your mental and keep gaslighting you, okay, and telling you, like, hey, yeah, we're going to go. Let's do family counseling. Or we're going to do this. Just give me some time or whatever it is. And then when you're giving them that time and it comes a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and it's still not going, there's no point about there in these streets of forcing somebody to go to counseling to make your relationship work. It's not going to work. So, you know what you need to do? You need to exit left, ladies and gentlemen. Exit left, move on, get some therapy, get some help, okay? And understand what you're going through before you move on to the next relationship because nobody wants to take on no toxicness or anything that you've been through, okay? Like I keep saying, everybody's been through some type of domestic violence. Everybody's been through some type of narcissistic abuse relationship. Everybody's been through something toxic. Okay, everybody. You may have been through something from young. Everybody has a story, but it's all about how you're going to go about your story. That's like me. I have a story. Okay, as an advocate, as a peer mentor survivor, I have a story and I'm using my story and not just my story. I'm using my voice. I'm using everything that I can to help other people out to recognize these flags, especially dealing with narcissistic abuse, all right? Because it's crazy within my support group page, I get a lot of narcissistic abuse versus domestic violence. And a lot of people in it is dealing with a lot of narcissistic abuse. And some of my followers are not understanding what it is. So they love the fact that they come to my page, they read about it, it's broken down to them, male and female, how they operate. Every single thing that you need to know is up there. So when they go up there and they read it, they be like, oh my gosh, I did not notice that. But they did notice certain things in their relationship, but my page actually clarifies it more better of what you could be going through. Because like I said, I post up things and I share things that can soothe whatever I went through, or maybe it can help somebody else with what they went through, or maybe I could be sharing someone else's story. But at the end of the day, as an advocate, the whole goal is to bring awareness and to help everyone understand what's going on, whether you take these tools or you don't. Okay, but it's also to let everyone else understand, like, hey, you can make it out these situations because there are people that didn't make it out these situations, and there is still people that is still stuck in these situations and still don't understand how to get out of it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So please pay attention. So let's go. Welcome to Sharane's World, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, welcome, 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 everybody. Good morning. It is Sharane's World right here on YouTube. I'm super excited. You gotta have that energy when you're waking up in the morning. When you're dealing with a narcissist or any type of domestic violence, you don't have this type of energy when you're waking up in the morning. Okay? You just don't. You don't have this energy. You sound depressed. You sound mad. You try to force the smile. It's a draining energy. So it feels good. But ladies and gentlemen, let's put it like this. My anniversary coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Mm, My anniversary coming up. It's definitely coming up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm super excited because let me tell you, before I used to cry about it, I used to weep about it, I used to feel so angry about it. But, ladies and gentlemen, not anymore. Once I started breaking that cycle and understanding what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, I got myself about that situation. So, like I said, my anniversary is coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, August 4th is coming up. You know what I'm saying? It's coming. And let me tell you something. The whole goal is awareness. You gotta bring awareness to this. Like I said, I have a video from that day. And the whole goal about that video is showing men and women what not to do, what dangers that can happen, and also how a narcissist and also how their supplies can act up out here in these streets, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Yeah, so like I said, my anniversary is coming up and I'm super excited. The reason why I say, oh, I dealt with narcissistic abuse from 2024 to 2026 is because, in 2026, I still had to deal with that lingering issues. January, of course, the narcissist was still lurking. February, of course, the narcissist was still lurking. March, of course, the narcissist was still lurking. April, of course, the narcissist was still lurking. May, of course, the narcissist was still lurking. Okay. June, of course, the narcissist was still lurking, all the way up to the point to when I had to call the police and tell the police to make him stop. You understand what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? And that's when that's how they operate. All right. Now, what I'm showing you right now is not everything, but I'm just showing you how they operate up out here in the streets, ladies and gentlemen. It gets real. It gets this picture right here is like after the scar finally set in, it turned black and blue. You understand what I'm saying? This what it was. It turned black and blue. And yeah, so this is, yeah, that the officers did a lot that day. There's more pictures that I got that I'm not showing. But most definitely, you got to make sure that y'all stay safe when you're out here dealing with these narcissistic people. All right. Because all of this is all because the narcissist was out there doing multiple things in the cut. The narcissist was lying, and God wanted it to be revealed. You understand what I'm saying? So please, ladies and gentlemen, keep your third eye open when you're dealing with these narcissistic people. All right? It's not cool, it's not right, and it's absolutely out of control when you confront them, or you don't even have to be confronting these narcissists, okay? So, welcome to Sharane World, everybody. I hope everybody's having a blessed morning. Like I said, whether you're getting up, getting ready for work, doing something productive, making sure that you stay safe. And also, if you're going out to them clubs, them bars, and them shindigs up in Binghamton, Broome County, or anywhere in the surrounding areas, and also in the city too, in Brooklyn, New York City as well. Y'all stay focused out there because there's a lot of shingding that go on and go on about there in them streets. But Binghamton, Broome County, and the surrounding areas. Listen, them shingdings, they be going on. Them ladies and gentlemen, they be in them clubs and bars and everything every single day. They always got a bottle to their mouth, like it's like you can't drink no water. You understand? Even on a hot day. Right? That's why I made a video on these hot days out here. Like, listen, put the liquor down, drink some water. It's gonna be extra hot out there. Give your liver some time to heal. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's crazy. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with people going out to have a good time. That's what you're supposed to do, have a good time. But it's also how you conduct yourself and how you operate when you come out here in the streets, ladies and gentlemen. Because people look at you and judge you. Yeah, you get looked upon and they judge you. They judge you. No matter where you go, people judge you. And everybody don't care about being judged, but also just know people are judging you. All right. If you're coming out here and you got on the skimpiest outfits all the time, you got half of your body out, you up in every female face, y'all not y'all domestic narcissistic men. You know what I'm saying? And then you got these toxic women up out here in these streets as well that do all this shingling, want to fight everybody, want to be in everybody's face, want to date everybody and got these multiple supplies in the cut. And then when things hit the fan, now they wanna team up and fight people. It's crazy out here in these streets, ladies and gentlemen. The whole goal is to recognize what you're going on, all right? To recognize what's happening with you. Like, screw everybody else. You have to recognize people out here when they be going through stuff, they make it known, like, this is what they going through, X, Y, and Z, and then they want to fight this person, talk about this person, kid, get on the internet, pop up at people's houses. It gets wild out here, and that's not cool. You understand? Let me tell you something, ladies. All right. If your man is out there doing something wild style, all right, wild style, and you catch him up with a female, you don't never approach that female. All right. Because let me tell you one thing. You don't know what that man is telling that female. Right? You take that whatever energy off on that man because you had that commitment with that man. You had that relationship with that man. He is the one that opened up his mouth and said whatever to this female to get them to be acquaintance or whatever the case may be to be further more than what it is. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So listen, stay focused. Stay focused. All right. And men, stay focused with these toxic females. Know what's going on and going wrong. Check out all my other videos that I loaded up here. All right. And I appreciate everybody. You don't understand. But today, I want to make sure that everybody check me out on the WBDY 99.5 FM Binghamton, the Bundy Museum Music radio station right here locally in Binghamton, everybody, at 6 p.m. So that's the 99.5 FM at 6 p.m. All right. No matter where you at in the surrounding areas, all right, nationwide as well. It's spreading nationwide. So if you have that Patreon, whatever it is, also it'll be uploaded to my Patreon as well. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're in Binghamton and the surrounding areas, please make sure you turn on your radio because it's free. Turn it on, whether in your car, in your house, whatever. Just turn it on to 99.5 from 5 o'clock. Listen to the Watch Exchangers, and then you could tune into, Sharane's World at 6 o'clock every Friday. I go live on the air. So if you do want to call in, make sure you tune in so you could get that number and you could be able to call in, show some support, share some awareness about domestic violence. Maybe you, your mom, your cousin, maybe somebody was unalive behind it, whatever it is within the New York State area, or it doesn't matter where you at. Just call into Sharane's World Radio Show. All right. And I appreciate everybody up here. Shout out, big round of applause to all my subscribers and all my new subscribers as well. I greatly appreciate you. Yes, shout y'all all out to all my new subscribers up out there in these streets. I appreciate every last one of y'all because every last one of y'all understand the movement. Y'all get what's going on and y'all get what's going on. So shout out to all you men up out there and shout out to all you women that subscribe to my channel and viewing as well. Round of applause. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It means a lot. So if you know somebody that's going through it, no matter who they are, male or female, like I keep telling y'all, I'm a peer mentor survivor. All right. So I spread awareness for men and women. All right. So if you know somebody going through this, share my video to them. Put a like on this video. Okay. Whatever it is. All right. The whole goal for me is making sure everybody get the awareness. All right. My videos are not monetized or don't make money off these videos. My whole goal is just making sure that everybody gets this awareness. So just hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen, okay? It's all for free. That's all you got to do. Listen to the video. Even if you don't, hit the like button, move along. All right, ladies and gentlemen. And I appreciate y'all coming from a real survivor up out here in the streets. And the whole goal is to make sure that I get other people to use their voices to speak up as well. All right. So shout out to everybody. Everybody. It means a lot. All right. And if you see any of my flyers, any flyer that I post up on my community wall, my support group page, or my main page, okay? My community wall is on my YouTube page, okay? If you see anything, follow suit. Follow it. It's good stuff. Listen, we here. All right. I appreciate you all. And y'all stay blessed on a Friday awareness, ladies and gentlemen. I'm super excited. Okay, we're gonna have a good time on my show. We're gonna talk about some good stuff. We're gonna tune into some good music. We're gonna make everything smooth. We just gonna have a good Friday. All right, so y'all stay blessed right here in Binghamton, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Yes, yes, yes. Make sure y'all not out there dealing with no narcissists. Alrighty, let's go. Make sure y'all not out there dealing with no narcissist. Make sure you're not dealing with no domestic violence person. If they asking you for stuff and they out there being rude, you put them up multiple times. I don't care who they are, male or female. Open up your third eye. Understand what's going on and going on. And another thing, don't be out here registering no cars. Don't put no car insurance on it. I'm telling you. Don't put yourself in a big hole. Big hole. Because them narcissists and them DV people, they like flashing cars under your name and making you be held reliable for it. Alright? Y'all stay focused. Welcome to Sharane's World. And if you got order protection, make sure you use it. If they're violating, make sure you pick up that phone and use it. Please, ladies and gentlemen, if you are in a serious situation, reach out to the Domestic Violence National Hotline. Reach out to them. 911, wherever it's at. They're there. So I appreciate you all. Come and support the movement, ladies and gentlemen, no matter who you are. Keep your voices heard. And I appreciate you all. So welcome to Sharane's World right here on YouTube, everybody. We are going to start heading up out of here. Y'all have a blessed Friday. Sharane World will be back here a little later. Stay blessed. Thank you.
You got a long way to go. Rock with me now.